Hello everyone and welcome back for another live trading session. So let's get straight into it.
This AI tool will take your idea.
Shush.
This AI tool.
So the market opens literally right now. I do believe we'll come back down to that level. So we're going for a quick short position. So make sure you guys check out the video for today if you haven't already. You'll see what Trump says. It's very crazy. It's very crazy. So I'm glad we got on that trade relatively quickly. You can see how fast we are moving bearish at the minute. So the market opened what 2 minutes ago. We're in a 215 profit. Come on. Come on. So we are expected to come down to even a low about 58k. So we're going to be staying within about 62 to about 54ish. We can have a look at the liquidity. Coin glass. So that's where we're currently at. I believe there was a lot more liquidation for the 80 million, 194 million. Oh my days. 119, 65, 97, 50, 123, 87, 59. We are definitely coming for a big bearish move like this. Compared to the bearish side, there's a lot more. Look, 194.7, sorry. Yesterday we had about 60ish, 65, 69, something like that. So today we have a very big amount. Right. So wherever there's more liquidity, that's where the market starts to kind of magnetize towards, if that makes sense. So obviously if there's more liquidity at the low end, so as of now we've got a lot more in the bearish area. You can see in the liquidation heat map. So we've got 119 million, 56, 171, 119, 65, 78, 50, 123. There's a lot of liquidity here. 194. That is a lot. That is a very big amount.
What's that?
That was quite loud. Look at that, 434 profit margin. Let's go. How are you guys feeling? Hello pancakes, how are you? Still got that liquidity, it's not changing at all. So once we get to about 71k, that's a very, very big magnet. So 71,170, that is a very big magnet for the price. 71,170. So it's 1,170. Good morning. It's not even morning, bro. It's afternoon. Have we got a reversal coming? I don't think so. Just a bit of rejection from this level. We've got a lot of liquidity, about 70-ish K. So I am expecting 71K price at least today. Currently we are at 71,868. Might see a bit of rejection on this level and then a further, continuation for that bearish move. thought my computer just crashed. I think I've got too many things open at once. Maybe that's the problem. There we go. So I am expecting that continuation to carry on. We had a very big peak here. That was this area here, and then you can see how fast the price has moved down. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Absolutely magical. Absolutely magical. What is going on? Literally, look, it's crashing. So, price is still continuing in that same direction. We still have that same amount of liquidity, nothing's changed. We have 194 million. Certain levels we've got 81.3 million at 71,238. We have 119.34 million at 71,102, and the biggest one is 194 million liquidation leverage at $71,170. So I am expecting a continuation. I mean, well, 68. Where are we at? 68. Uh, 68k. We have 19, 47, 14. 69,278 of 98.5 million liquidation leverage. But I'm definitely expecting a move up until about 71k. I don't expect to move bullish anytime soon. You can see there's not a lot of leverage there. So yeah. We're already at $678 profit. Let's go. So make sure you guys check out today's video where I talk about what Trump actually said, what he did, and there's a little bit of market overview regarding Bitcoin too. So make sure you check it out already if you haven't already. Sorry. on? What's going on? We'll see a bit of like a downtrend, so we'll see this, a little bit of this, a little bit of this, and it'll just continue coming all the way down to 71,170. I'm very, very, very confident in that price movement. Very confident. Yes, 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 yes. Very confident. So. See a continuation just about now. Maybe it'll peak up a little bit more, so say around 71, about 71,700, like about 30 more points, give or take. What was I going to look at? We'll give it some time actually. Kind of crazy, right? Back in like 5-10 minutes. You guys keep an eye on the chat for me. I'll be looking at my phone just in case, so I'll be back in just a sec. Actually, let's go on the safer side and drop in a stop loss. We are already in very, very nice with this trade, so we can set a stop loss of let's go 72, 100, 100. We'll most likely get a third peak, so we can do something like that, and then that's currently what I'm expecting. So I'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Right boys, I'm back. So, we're in a very good position. Turn this off to 3. Still got that liquidity zone. Liquidity leverage at 71,170, so I'm definitely thinking we've got a push to that side. You can see right around now we will get a another candle. Most probably this one will end, obviously fully form, and then we'll get a continued bearish continuation. So let's just kind of lay back and watch this trade go on. Hello, sir. Million cannot be liquidated right now. You know, each to their own, each to their own. So I'm expecting currently this peak to kind of even out right about now. So this is currently what we've got going on. It's getting a bit less now. We had 194 million. Oh, we still got it. I don't know why I thought it was. I swear that said 140 something. Or am I just tripping? So we are getting very close to that level. So currently we're sat at 71,413. We'll refresh it. I want to see timing wise how long each candle has to form. So we've got about 30 seconds or so left for that candle to fully form. I am hoping we do see a continued downtrend. We do have a nice downtrend, but we'd need to see a a stronger movement to the downside. So just past this previous low over here. So we've got the first high, a low, a high, a low, a high, and then most likely a low right around our take profit area. We are getting closer and closer. Seems we've got some resistance there. Getting closer and closer. Look at that. We've seen a bit of resistance there. You see a reversal. hello. Mishan, hello. If you have a reason you can't let your trade cause more liquidity acceleration of the downtrend, you can let your trade cause. What do you guys think? Is it going to push through to, yeah, you know, keep going down to about 68k, or what do you guys think? I mean, this was the market prediction. Currently, this was the market overview for today's video. If you want to check it out, make sure you do. Yeah, make sure you check it out. The lowest we've currently got is about 59k. So we are kind of, you know, looking towards a I think it was 68 to 70ish. We've got quite a lot. There's not a lot of liquidation on the bullish side. 161 million. We've still got that 194 mil. I believe we'll continue through that level, so let's keep our eyes peeled in that case. Currently we're sat at 700 profit, which is crazy. We've had a pretty some pretty shitty sessions lately, not gonna lie. I'm gonna be completely transparent. So we had just you can see in the other videos, like in the other lives, you know, how much we lost, and it's not too good, but it is what it is. We'll mark that actually. We'll mark that liquidation level, liquidation leverage actually out. So we've got 71,170. Let's mark it out. 71,170. So it's just about there. There we go. That's like approximately where it is. Hello, did you know you can take profit stop loss by moving the slider? It's much more convenient. Yeah, definitely. I know. Yeah, we can have the slider. You can have like percentages, you know, return on investment, change, profit to loss. So you know you can do your own way. So whatever's best for you. I mean, personally, I like to put it at certain levels. Sometimes I do actually, you know, do the slider. Sometimes it's more convenient on the slider. Look at that, we're getting closer and closer. 800 plus profits. We're getting closer and closer to that level. We're at 71,266. We're about 100-ish, right? Well, we're exactly 100 points now away from that liquidation leverage. So probability wise, we're looking about a 70. We're looking about at about a 70% probability that we do go through that level, and there's a you know a continuation. So price is already bearish, which favors the momentum. So that move is pretty strong at the minute. There, I've gone past it. We've gone directly into it. We need to go into 73,500 or go into to go into 60k. Really? About 30 seconds left for that candle to fully form. 20 seconds. Go up 5, 3, 2, 1. It's looking a bit slow. I mean, it's just come through the one of the biggest zones where we had that leverage. Exactly here, 194.48 liquidation leverage. So I mean, I would have expected a faster move, but currently it's getting, you know, pretty. It's relatively slow. And then we have about 119, 91, 90, 50, 123, 87, 59. We've got quite a lot of leverage actually. I mean, that it's moving still in the correct and our favourable direction, you know. So we can't be moaning. We can't be moaning. I mean, looking at it from a wider perspective, I mean, we've not really got anything that could kind of give us, you know, some resistance. Bottom for you is 60k. What do you mean? We've got the RSI, it is kind of coming down to an end. But I mean, for 30-minute time frame, we're looking pretty strong still. So we might get a bit of resistance at this level here. So that's like just below our take profit. Getting a bit of some kind of resistance here. 48k. It's going to have quite a bit of a challenge gaining that momentum though for a reversal. I mean, it's not impossible, you know. Got 30-ish seconds on that candle. Do we close it? There was a little bit of a dip. We had 19. So this was like a little bit of a buying opportunity here. And we're currently about 36. So I believe we are going to continue with that move. I mean, it did move, through with that level pretty fast and pretty strong. You can see a bigger candle and then a smaller one in the middle. I believe that's a fair value gap, if I'm not mistaken. And then a bigger candle as well. So about 5 seconds left for that candle to fully form. What we watching this shit? What do you mean? Might see a bit of consolidation by the looks of it, or a reversal. Oh, I'm not too sure. Very handy thing. Where do you guys think price is headed? Let me know what you think. Let me log in actually so we can do another one of those what was it called? Lucky whatever it was. Lucky drop, or I'm not too sure. A lucky shot, that's it. Let me just connect. Okay. We've got a bit of, consolidation at the minute. Relatively, not too much price action. We see that big spike, but that was it really. What have we got liquidity wise? Not too much. There we go, there's a much bigger move that we were looking for. What was I going to do? Oh yeah, right. Right, everyone drop in the comments below right now. Lucky shot. Where do we go first? Left or right? Left or right? So pretty much, this is you do your little tasks that you have in this section here. And then you've got, you know, for today, claim cashback reward, trade with return on investment 2%, open and close long position, open and close trade on Asta. You know, you get the idea. Doge, pump fund link, you get the idea. And each amount of points, so you complete one, you get a gem. And the gems, 3 gems you get a chest, 9 gems you get a chest, 15 gems you get a chest. You get the idea. So, and then you get a ticket as well. So with the tickets, you can also have a chance to win 100,000 USDT. So pretty much it's like a ladder, and you've got to climb. So you pick this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and then you win the 100 USDT. Let's see if you're right. Oh, go on, next one. Someone try type it in. Next one. I mean, it's a 50-50 chance, so where are we going next? Left or right? Alright, I'll choose. Shit. Oh well. So we had that big move again. There might be some kind of level here. We'll check that out right now actually. Oh bro, you're too slow. You gotta be faster. Next time we'll be faster. Next time we gotta be faster. You see these candles, they touch this level perfectly. Absolutely perfectly. So if we were now to go further back, we could see so I believe this level currently is where the price started getting bearish on the 25th of March. So, and it's a support level as well. So there's quite a bit of resistance here. I mean, we are in the 4-hour time frame as well. And so it might take a little bit more time, you know, some more consolidation, some more price accumulation to get through that level. So yeah, we can just, you know, kind of wait and see. You see the price is coming back down to that level again. If we touch it, no, never mind. Not quite. We might just consolidate here until we get enough strength to come through with that level. You see, it touches it perfectly again. Perfect touch, perfect touch, perfect touch. 3 perfect touches. The more you have, the stronger the level is. It's like a way of the market saying, yes, it's there, you know, and it's kind of like its trace. It leaves like a trace. Like, I don't know, like an animal leaving turds behind, you know, same thing. But, or footprints. Footprints would have been more appropriate, but so it's all good. And now we've had a break. And now we're gonna get a continued move. Most likely to that take profit level. Unless it's a false break and we don't have enough strength to continue with that move, which it looks like it might be. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. We've got about 10-ish seconds left for that candle to fully form. So let's see. If the next candle is much sharper, then we could actually expect a continuation. We'll give it about 2 to 3 minutes, and then we'd kind of get a clearer view. It all kind of depends on the speed as well. If it's faster, then you know we have that indication already as the movement is faster, and you know we can see it. And if it's much slower, say we get 4 smaller candles, then we can see that price movement is relatively big. So we can kind of understand if it's a true break or a false break. But sometimes in very volatile and choppy markets, price does tend to move relatively sharply out of key levels, but it tends to come back into them as well. But that's like days you don't really want to be trading. I mean, I've been on those kind of days where you look at the market and you think, oh my god, just let me close the computer and go home, but it's best. Obviously, you need that experience to understand how the market works. So we're at 1.2k profit currently. So that was in fact a false break. It all kind of depends on this next candle in all honesty. We've got about 8 seconds, 7, 6, 5, 2 more seconds. So we are, I'll put a text box so you guys don't get confused. This was the 194 million. So it's took that leverage. We're at 123 million. Currently, I believe we are at 87, and then we've got 59. Might see a bit of there's no leverage between 70,629 and 70,562. We've got some leverage, some liquidation at 70,494, 35.45 million, and then 96, 97, then 26, 45, 29, 9, 11, 69, 45, 99. Yes, so we are. You see the price already dipped to 680. So this area we've got here, 7629 and 7562 is like a air pocket, so no friction, no problem. Price should go through that area pretty fast. We are getting some resistance. You can see price is a bit more, I don't know if choppy is the right word. I've heard that trolley go past so many times, but I've never got up and actually seen what it is. I feel like I need to catch it out. Relatively, I don't know what's the word, interesting. Seems to be moving very, very differently, not gonna lie. So if you guys didn't see what happened, then here is a little post you can have a look at. So Trump tweeted yesterday at around, if I remember correctly, I mean it says here 8 AM on the 7th, so he said a whole civilization will die tonight. I mean that doesn't sound really good, not gonna lie. Yesterday I was talking to my friend about how we are gonna live on a farm and we'll have so much time to do so many things. So, I mean, there could have been a chance, you know, where Iran is like, nah, you know, we're not gonna listen. We'll start blowing everything up. Trump sends rockets, Iran starts sending rockets everywhere. You know, if we're gonna die, might as well blow everyone else up. So, I mean, it was a scenario. I mean, even if it's 1%, it could still happen, you know. But we woke up and it's all good. There we go. We have exited that trade. I do think a reversal is on the way. But we traded that from here all the way up here. That was that. That was literally at US market open, and now an hour and a half later we have a 1k profit, which is pretty cool. Very nice indeed. So now looking at liquidation. We've got that 194 mil. I think it's just reached that level again. Not quite actually. So that level is here. So we'll wait a bit, see where the price goes. If it does continue to break through and go bearish, then we'll kind of hold on. So make sure you guys check out the latest video where I talk about how it affects the market, you know, what Trump obviously did say. On the 10th of April there is another major thing happening, so make sure that's in 2 days. So on Friday we might see either, you know, a prolonged effect where we have a continued war, like a continued war kind of scenario where you know, things don't go as planned, or you know, people don't listen, and you know, things carry on the way they are going right now, or we get some kind of more peaceful solution. So make sure you check that out. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Very nice. So, Iran says talks with the US will begin in Pakistan's Islamabad on Friday. Tehran says the negotiations will be based in its 10-point proposal, which calls for control over Strait of Hormuz and lifting all of sanctions. So we had some ships and oil tankers currently on like a edge. I think there's a picture. Let me just show you guys. Street. Traffic. There was a better picture actually. Trying to find it now. So, if I were to get up this chart, maybe it looks insane to some of you guys. Trust me, it's nothing, nothing hard. So I believe these dots, where these ships and boats are, is where the routes are. Yeah, so these are all routes, I believe. Even on land, maybe it's like some kind of bulk carrier. Yeah, so these are like, I don't know, long valleys or some kind of huge water. What is it called? A lake? You don't drive a ship through a lake, do you? But you get the idea. Anyway, we go to, where is it? I'm not too good at geography, but the white is the water and the grey is the land. So we need to go here. Here is Oman. Yeah, so here. That's actually pretty crazy, isn't it? Like, you can see all the ships that are currently, sailing through. There's a lot of activity here. Alright, so this here is the Strait of Hormuz. Here, this exactly here. So you can see it's relatively quiet. So a lot of these ships, oil tankers, boats and whatever is sailing, they obviously didn't go in that area just in case. Everyone was like kind of, worried. I believe, I don't know how I can get a live view of, like, say, I don't know, like 12 hours ago or. There we go, that's better. There we go. That's a lot better. So this is that strait, like I just said. But anyway, yeah, a lot of tankers and ships, whatever's sailing, they didn't want to go in this area. Just, it's like a, what's the word? It's just an unnecessary risk. So say if, things went the other way, obviously not the way they did it today, and things, started going sideways, started bombing or, something really bad, then those ships and everything in that area would get blown up. And say if it was some important, like shipping, some kind of shipment, oil or whatever it was, it would obviously get destroyed. So most likely these ports and lighthouses and everything else would probably go with it. So I believe this was the Red Sea somewhere, or is it this one? There is this one, I believe. Yeah, so the Red Sea, there was Iran was pretty much disrupting the movement of this channel. You can see the channel, it's like it connects through to, you know, Europe, and then it's like a little side parting from Africa, and then we can go in through like the Indian Ocean, and we've got routes to top of here, and then we've got the Strait of Hormuz, got Iraq there. So pretty much, yeah, they disrupted this whole route by blowing these ships up, and obviously you won't feel the effect straight away of, let's say, all these ships getting blown up, because, you know, these ships take a long time to get there, and necessarily you won't feel the impact, as the whole, you know, thing takes a very long time. So getting there, unloading, transporting the fuel from the tanker to, I don't know, the petrol station, you know, all these things take a very long time. I mean, first I believe they've got to go to a refinery where the oil obviously gets turned into like fuel, like diesel, petrol. So obviously, yeah, they have all these processes, and it all takes quite a long time. But I mean, fuel prices did rise quite a lot in a very short amount of time. Currently, we've got about €2.20 a litre, I believe, for diesel, and we have about about €2-ish, 1.90 for petrol. So that chart, Bitcoin seems to be kind of consolidating at the minute. Not really much price movement. It looks pretty. I mean, 15-minute time frame, we're looking at a bit of a reversal here. Not much price movement. So realistically, we can actually just leave that there for now until we get a clearer view of what's actually happening. Yesterday we didn't really get much, you know, speaking and whatnot. There wasn't really much to say, as there wasn't really much market movement. But today we've had, that was the first trade. I opened the live at about, I think it was 2 minutes just before the market opened. I saw a very good chance and I took it straight away. So yeah, we got a very nice trade to start off the live session. So I was about to do something, but I have forgot. Too many ideas. Yes. So I am expecting a continuation of that bearish move. We've had a big push into this liquidity leverage of 194 million. It's a pretty big level. It's obviously failed to come back through that level, consolidated like we have got now, and what we'd see next is most likely a continuation through that support level. Why? Why do we need to be in 73k? Liquidity. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. Like, we've barely got any. We have barely got any liquidity. We've got some at the bottom end of 69k. I mean, there is quite a lot. There's 150 there, 145 there, 99, 24, 39. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Accumulation, manipulation, and distribution pattern. I think I do. So we'll exit just before I reckon we're in that final stage, phase D. We have got a lot of liquidity at the top, like a lot. $161. $78, 93, 21, 36. I mean, there's not too much on the downside. There's that W forming. Look, so if I were to, I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. We've got here, 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 and then like that. But it's obviously not going to be as straight as the drawing. You might see, you know, up and down, up and down. It's already cold in here. I'm waiting for that movement. I'm waiting for that move back through that level, but I think it'll have to be sharp, just like we have here. You know, like a bigger long candle, bigger and longer candle. There we go. Yeah, we are kind of stuck. We need this next candle to be strong. We need it to come in strong. Oh my days. We need to see a break through this level again. You can see how many times it keeps coming back up, you know, to try and come through that level, but we're not getting much strength from it. We need someone to just absolutely shoot it now. It'll probably do the same thing where it comes up through this level and then it'll just come straight back down. Like, we've still got 30 seconds left for that candle to fully form. I mean, it's a lot higher than it was, that's for sure. I mean, it's a good sign. It's a good sign. Might be a I don't want to speak too early. Got 10 more seconds left. Need to stay above that level. And it's not going to stay above, is it? And it's going to most likely come back bearish. You need to continue bullish now until we get to either, it'd be a good indication we get to this previous peak here. There we go. There is some kind of strength there. It's 9 seconds left. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, we might be. I mean, this is the strongest move we've got so far. It looks good though, it looks good. That does not look good. But it might just be the market reacting. "20 seconds left on that candle. 15, 10, 6, 'I mean, right now, I do not want to see that price coming back in to our, just you know, below that 194 million liquidity leverage. Like, that is definitely not what I want to be seeing. So 20 seconds on that candle. It kind of just looks like a fake breakout, not gonna lie. It's probably gonna come back in and just consolidate. Yeah, well, Not too fun, not too fun. Left or right? We've got some rewards. Thank you. Left or right? Where are we going? Where are we going? Come on, guys. Tell me. Tell me. Tell me. Tell me. Left or right? Left or right? Quickly. Quickly. Okay. Oh. Oh, you got left again. Come on. We're good. We're good. Come on. Next one. Quickly. Come on. Left or right? I'm going by the comments. So if it's like the next comment is left, then I go left. You know, you get the idea. Where are we going? Left or right? Left or right? Claim? Nah, no claim. We go to the top. I'll go right. Left again. Oh, I'm claiming that. Right, well that's claiming. We go back to our trade. We're already in for a $100 profit. It seems we've actually broke out of that level. Right, we were looking at 73k. That is higher than that previous peak. Seem to be doing pretty well today. Very well. Looks like I spoke too soon again. I mean, currently we have got some relatively choppy price action. Like, look at this area here. It's not the best thing to see. So currently, what we've had is this, and then most likely a continued move upwards. Seem to be doing okay. But we need a bigger move. Like, the price is staying in this range too many times. Like, I need that song. Pump it up, we got to pump it up. Like, it'll peak about here again. Well, most likely anyway. And we'll just see what we've seen the past 3 times. I mean, I just don't want to see a rejection right now and a move back down to below that 194 million liquidity leverage. Like, so we've stopped exactly below at that previous peak. So you can see right there, this candle ended exactly where this previous peak ended. Formed, ended, same idea. Anyway, what I would most likely want to see is a continued move up to this previous peak here. We'll see some resistance at this level here. So, you know, support turns into resistance as the market flips. And market flipping is pretty much just that. So yeah, it looks like it's done the same thing. It peaked again, but the thing is, these peaks seem to be higher. But then the price has stayed exactly. It has finished exactly the same. So this peak fully formed at 71,264. So did this one, and so did this one. And now this next candle could kind of determine where we are currently headed. Bit choppy, bit unpredictable, but we move. That's not what I want to see, not gonna lie. Kinda not good. Kinda not good. Super not good. I mean, it's gonna be relatively slow for now. Overnight it will be pretty choppy. You know, not gonna. I mean, the best moment is literally the US market open. Like, you saw it for yourselves. You saw the amount of. I mean, you saw the strength of the market. You know, so we entered roughly at this. Well, literally near the top of this take profit actually, and then we sold approximately. Was it here? I think it was here actually. I'm not too. Yeah, I believe it was there, which was very good to see. If I remember correctly, then it was there. I don't wanna you know lie and say it was. $829. Is that 829? 829, yes. So that was the place I exit. So we are currently sat just here. That is the 194 million liquidity leverage. This level here, 71,170. We've come up above it, and now we seem to be just consolidating in this range. It gets to this level again and it can't come past it. Roughly there. Yeah, see, same thing again. We need a little more of a push. We need more of a push. It's not looking too active. The fact that we've got some slower movement here, to me, that kind of suggests that there's more strength on the buyer side than there is on the sells. So this could actually right here be that move that we needed to get a little bit of that price action, some of that price accumulation for a breakthrough of kind of this level here, because we had the price come up to here and then reverse again, up again, reverse, up again, reverse, up again, reverse, and then now we've got about 2 candles here that might be enough to give us that push through, but we'll see now on this candle. Are we going to get that push, or are we going to stay at the same level? It did the exact same thing it's done the past 5 times. So now we've got 5 of those peaked wicks. Yes, that makes sense. So price came, but then it obviously closed a lot lower. You can see this closing price is a lot smaller than obviously the amount that the wick went. So the price did come up to here, about 71,311-ish, but it closed at around 71,203, which is it's a relatively large difference. The points there, I think it was about 100 points. 71,204. Yeah, well, it's nearly actually it's 100. So it's 100 and what's that? 107 point. Yeah, about 107.4 point movement. I mean, this candle already has surpassed all of those previous candle wick. Ooh. That was interesting. That was very interesting. I believe that was that move that we was looking for. I don't think that quite went up to the previous peak. It went to about 71,459. Right guys, I'll be back in literally 5 minutes. Keep an eye on the charts for me, please. Right, boys, what's cracking? What's cracking? We seem to be on a good move. Not gonna lie. Price is a bit. We're seeing a lot of rejection. And there's a very strong candle though. Very strong candle. So what have we got? 71, 340. But 70, what is it? 74 point movement. Looking a bit shaky, not gonna lie. We might see a longer but more of a slower move. So what I would maybe expect would be something like that. So you won't see like as fast as it was, you know, here. It would be relatively slower, creeping up, you know, to that level. That's just, you know, looking like market condition wise, what's going on currently with this, you know, whole Iran and Trump situation. It's not too friendly, it's not too kind. It's a bit shaky at the minute, I'm not gonna lie. So I feel like there's a lot of fear factor in people currently. You know, oh, it's gonna go to the ground, like it's gonna not be worth anything. It's gonna drop to like 50k or something like that. And then, you know, there's a lot of factors that come into play when these uncertain things happen in the world. I'm in a very tight. I'm in a very tight spot right now. Between closing by market or waiting it out even longer, because currently it looks very uncertain. You know, the price movement is looking very. I mean, ever since this reversal, we've had very shaky price movement, but obviously it has been relatively bullish, you can see. So it's been climbing ever since this bottom here. So it's been higher and higher and higher, but still, I mean, yeah, we've relatively got no dips. It's been relatively, you know, bullish. So I mean, we can expect that kind of same movement. as the liquidity is still obviously at the top. 165 mil, 130, 24, 39, 24, 21, 61, 43. It's obviously not as much as it was for the bearish side of 71,176, which we went through previously, but there is quite a bit up there. We've got 165 mil, which is not too bad at all. So yeah, I do believe we'll get a relatively slow move, but it will be bullish. It won't obviously be as fast as this move was. Like look how nicely that move is. Like it is absolutely what you want to see. We've got a nice trend. I think there's a low here. No, there's not, because this low is higher than this one, so that kind of cancels out. So you kind of ignore this low here and you just round it off. If we were to look at highs and lows, that is. I mean, it's very slow moving, a bit choppy, but we have had this whole move, it's been bullish. It's been wider, point wise, so that's like price movement from bullish to bearish. It's been like stretched out wider, whereas the downtrend, the bearish downtrend that we had from the US market open, that was relatively smooth, nice trends, very nice smooth bearish move, like very nice to see. Whereas this one, you can see, structure wise, it's a little bit more jumpy, a little bit, stretched wider. So we've got, from here to the bottom to the top again, a bottom, it's relatively jumpy, jumpy again and jumpy again. And then if you look at this one, well, I mean, if you do that, then yeah, I mean, it looks kind of the same. I mean, this one might even look worse, but what I'm trying to say is that we have kind of like a smoother flow, a nicer indication, so it's like a nicer trend we've got. So a peak and a low, and a peak and a low, and a peak and a low again. Whereas here it's like we've got a peak, a low, and then a peak, but then a low, and then we've kind of got some kind of trend going on, and then here it kind of goes. I mean, it's still an uptrend, but it's a fact that we have all these small candles. Maybe I'm just seeing things, I don't know, but the structure is not as nice flowing and just pleasing to look at. That's what I'd say. Whereas this one is, nice and flowing, but each to their own. So like here, I believe we did have a uptrend. No, you see here this peak is higher than this one. So if we were to get an uptrend, this peak would have to be, well, it's not a peak, it's a low, but this peak would have to be higher than this one. So I believe this is the area here where the trend, like the trend pattern kind of little died off in a way. Yeah, and then here obviously we've got kind of like the start of a downtrend. See, we've got the top peak, the low, the lower high, and then the lower low again. But then here now we have the price that has broken out above this kind of previous peak if we were to stretch it out like that. So you'd say this is a peak here. It'll be more like compact and close, but we could still see that pattern there. There we go. We need to get that price up to that take profit. There's a bit of a jump. It's at 350 already. Pretty good. So make sure you guys check out the link in the description below where you will find Everdex, platform I use, the platform you see me use every day. Very nice, very easy to use. At first, it was slightly confusing, but totally got the hang of it by literally a day or two trading. So it's literally no problem, and you can obviously catch up and understand how you actually put down the trades, limit orders, and yeah, obviously you'll learn it whilst you're watching the lives. And if you have any questions, you can definitely feel free to drop a comment or anything you have. $161, $131, $78, $28, $9, $77. We've got a pretty big amount of liquidity at the top here, so I do think we will come past these previous peaks. So it's like a U shape here that we've got in the middle. So we've got this previous peak and this previous peak, and then there's that U shape in the middle that we've got going on here. So as we do have a lot of liquidity above, then I do believe we will get a pull, you know, towards that upside. So make sure you guys check out today's video. Some very, very important information in there. There's a market analysis on there too. I'll try get them out. I'll try get them pushed out earlier, so you guys can kind of know what to expect price movement wise for Bitcoin. So Bitcoin. Don't know why I said that so weird. But yeah, for Bitcoin. So we might have a bit of trouble now, like I said, in this area. I believe in the 1 minute time frame we would have had some support there. Yeah, so just about here. So we might see a bit of a consolidation now, maybe a bit of a reversal. You can see the amount of market volume that comes into this into Bitcoin actually. Like you've got 0.01, 0.008. You can see if it's a buy position, if it's a long position or a short position. You can see the exact time in the second, which is pretty interesting to see. I didn't want to risk it. That move was very, very big. Ideally we should have exit at the peak, but yeah. Right guys, make sure to check out the link in the description below and stay tuned for the upcoming videos. So as always, thank you all for watching and I'll see you